Under the leadership of RFK Jr., the FDA has revealed plans to gradually eliminate 8 different food dyes in the United States. These dyes are present in a wide array of foods, particularly in many popular cereals. To make things easier, I've compiled a quick list, saving you some research time. It's always good to stay informed. It seems that these dyes are practically everywhere. You'll find them in popular snacks, extremely common grocery staples, and all kinds of other places. However, they are especially prevalent in cereals. The following are the 8 dyes currently being phased out: citrus red 2, orange B, red 3, red 40, yellow 5, yellow 6, blue 1, and blue 2. The FDA is currently not requiring food companies to cease using these dyes. It's primarily up to the industry's voluntary compliance at this point. So far, most affected industries have agreed to make the necessary changes. We hope this transition will proceed smoothly without causing shortages, as it is voluntary, and food producers have ample time to adjust their recipes. The FDA is also offering support, particularly fast-tracking new dyes is essential because removing major dyes without replacements would leave us with food that's mostly brown, which is clearly not ideal. To address this, the FDA has approved 3 new dyes: Galdieria extract blue, butterfly pea flower extract, and calcium phosphate. In the meantime, several popular cereals may soon need to undergo recipe changes to accommodate these new developments. It turns out that those cheerfully bright loops come with a cost. More specifically, Fruit Loops contain yellow 5, yellow 6, blue 1, and red 40. Fortunately, even if the dyes are changed in the future, the cereal itself should still taste the same. Interestingly, the loops have always had the same flavor as each other. If you thought they tasted different, it was simply the colors tricking your brain. Silly rabbit, tricks are for kids. That line was a staple of my childhood, and Trix was always one of my favorite cereals. However, it turns out that the cereal contains several artificial dyes that are now banned, including red 40, yellow 6, and blue 1. These ingredients will need to be changed, but hopefully the vibrant colors that make Trix so fun will remain. They're magically delicious. This famous line from the Lucky Charms commercials has been a part of our lives for decades. And let's be honest, many of us have developed the habit of picking out and savoring just the marshmallows, leaving the cereal bits behind. My kids certainly figured that out the moment we got a box. However, it's worth noting that Lucky Charms contains artificial colorings like red 40, blue 1, and yellow 5 and 6, which means this beloved cereal might be due for some changes. Fruity Pebbles has been a breakfast staple since the 1970s, originally inspired by the Flintstones. While many might not catch the cultural references today, one thing is clear: Fruity Pebbles aren't the healthiest choice. Among their ingredients, you'll find artificial colors like red 40, yellow 5, yellow 6, and blue 1. Cap'n Crunch has long been a favorite cereal, especially with the addition of berries that enhance both its visual appeal and flavor. However, there is a downside to these colorful additions. They contain a variety of food dyes. Specifically, these include red 40, blue 1, yellow 5, and yellow 6. While the exact dyes may vary slightly depending on the variety, this is specifically for Cap'n Crunch berries. I found this quite surprising. Unlike many other cereals on this list, Apple Jacks don't feature those bright neon colors. This might lead you to believe they're a bit healthier and contain fewer artificial dyes. However, that's not the case. Apple Jacks actually include red 40, yellow 5, yellow 6, and blue 1. This was quite a surprise for me. Even Apple Jacks, with their colorful appearance, make sense having some dyes. But Count Chocula? They're simply brown and chocolatey. However, it turns out they contain many of the same dyes: red 40, yellow 5, yellow 6, and blue 1. If you're looking for cereal options for your children that don't include these 8 dyes, the choices that match in taste are somewhat limited. Cocoa Pebbles is one option, along with Frosted Flakes. Cinnamon Toast Crunch also makes the list. These are a few alternatives available as you wait for the others mentioned earlier to update their recipes. In conclusion, we've explored 7 popular children's cereals that contain these banned ingredients. Consider how this information might influence your dietary choices. How does the food dye ban affect you personally? And as always, certainly, please provide the text you'd like rewritten for a YouTube narration. If you enjoyed this, subscribe to The Coconut Mama on YouTube at youtube.com/@thecoconutmama for more.